people would come to the door, and my dad, being knobby, he, half the time, well, most of the time, come on in, let's, talk about whatever your issue is. Or I know one time there was a couple sitting on the back porch that had a bottle of wine and needed a wine opener, and so they just walked in the kitchen and got a corkscrew. Dad happened to be in there, and Dad went out and had a glass of wine with him, with the couple. So, there was no security. I don't remember ever feeling threatened by anything. I believe there was one instance on campus where there were some demonstrations that came and moved up to the mansion, but security was always just a phone call away. But no security at all, no fence. We walked to school across the street. My dad would walk to the office. There's 2 trees on either sides of the steps facing north, and they weren't nearly as big as they are now. And Lorna had a tree and I had a tree, and we would go over on weekends or whenever we had spare time, and we would climb up in our trees. And now those trees are very, very, very large. I try to tell my kids, oh, that's Aunt Lorna's tree, and they're like, yeah, right, Mom. If it was a state function, then it would be, most of the entertainment would be down here. The girls, as we were called then, were, please be down here from 6 to 6:30, and then you can go back upstairs. Well, a lot of times Lorna and I would just continue to be down here because there was usually a lot of good snacks, and there was usually a bar in this back room where we could get free pop. And so my folks were very lenient as far as letting us mingle amongst the crowd because they knew we'd get bored eventually with it. The other thing Lorna and I would do was with the tours. There were always tours going on, and so we had to, if we wanted to come down to the kitchen here to get something to eat, we would have to time it so that when the group is coming this way, then we would go that way, and then when they went that way, we knew that we could go that way, get our food from Marie, who was our housekeeper or the cook, and then go back upstairs as the group was coming this way, and then go back that way when the group was coming that way. So it was a timing thing, but we learned to work around it. I have very good memories of my sister and I going over to the Capitol after school usually, and we had certain directors' offices that we knew we could go and get quarters from, and then go to the vending machine and get pop and cupcakes and Hostess Twinkies, and it was always Larry Johns, who I believe was with Rhodes Possible, and then Dad's state trooper, Larry Hannes. He was always an easy mark. And then we would go into Dad's office and ask for money because Dad obviously didn't know that we had already hit up all the directors. So we were at the Capitol as often as we wanted to, which was a very interesting place to be. That was just kind of your backyard.